guys can hear me? What the hell just happened? Yoo-hoo!
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Blackguard, thanks for 9 months. Guess I'm just uploading the new emotes. I mean, this will do just fine. I'm not really picky about these things. You guys are usually the ones who complain. Not the best time to do this, but it's already done. Almost ready, boys. Oh, this will do just fine. Is complaining what Twitch is all about? I guess. You know, the secret is you can't let them know that they're, you know, they're getting through. You know, and ignore the rest, right? I live in Europe. Yeah, I just started this campaign, just having a little delay here. Sorry, guys. Okay, we are ready. We are ready. 3-year badge and 2 new emotes ready. Sorry guys for all the delay. Oh boy. New emotes should be available shortly. Okay, let's continue. Sorry guys for all the wait. So yeah. We were talking about the units here. Well, early game we do need to use a lot of skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen. A lot. Until we get the right infrastructure up, these are our core units. What does this mean? This means this battle skill here, which increases armor and defense of these units, is critical. Every single lord. And this will not only just buff the early skeletons, but also the Nehekara warriors and tomb guards. And tomb guards can be used throughout the campaign. So this is a critical battle skill. You know how the Empire has the honest steel? Well, this is the honest steel for the Tomb Kings, the Sun-Scorched Bones, increasing durability on your mid shields and your quality stuff. The Kara warriors are kinda, you know, like the damage dealers. They even classified as damage dealers. Oh, it actually says damage dealer. So these guys getting more toughness with the stats they can get from technologies will make them way more offensive. Damage dealers compared to your early skeletons. So these guys can just, you know, hold and buy you some time while your chariots or other units, you know, do something else or deal damage. While these guys, you know, are much tougher and will do more damage. Okay. So we could recruit the skeleton chariots. That's a tier 1 unit. That's a tier 1 unit. There are 2 skeleton chariots. Tier 1, just regular, and tier 2, the skeleton archer chariot. What's the difference? You will not see difference really in stats, but if you pay very close attention, this chariot has extra melee attack, while this chariot has archer. I mean, archer is obvious, but the extra melee attack is not. The chariot has a platform, so not only the front of the chariot attacks, but also the guy on the platform. So the archer chariot could do some harassing and then goes into melee, while the skeleton chariot is just melee. We have 3 from a building. It's nice, you know, having a public order from a building. A nice stable capital plus the public order of imperishable. This is a very nice building for this faction. It's nice to start with a 10 slot capital. What about the books? Where's the best book? This one is gives a sight over the resources and buffs the trade. The best book is in Scale and Blight. Well, shit. This is the best book of Nagash. It gives you additional army and extra 10 Tomb Guard, 5 of each, and extra 5 chariots. So the boosts add various bonuses, and you can go on, you know, on expeditions, you know, to find them. There's actually one book here below us, the second book of Nagash, and you can actually see it marked here. Is Cascade of Souls a construct? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not. It's a magical artillery. Okay, so we have to fight the top notes. We start with a Khemri and War Sphinx, which is a quite powerful unit on an early game. It's a anti-infantry tier 5. Very deadly. They did nerf constructs in one update, but they're still very strong. The anti-infantry here. 12. Well, I love the Tomb Guard. We need the, we definitely need growth. What's the growth here? The growth here is pretty solid. Yeah, they have a very good public order building too. Yeah. We're definitely gonna open with infantry building, because it unlocks the skeleton archers. So the tier 1. Cetra, hold on. Open graves, infantry building will give us +4 skeleton archers. Skeleton archers are basically better goblin archers. But you haven't heard it here. There is nobody better than goblin archers. Everything. So those guys are number 1. I guess we just go into capital and start recruiting. All is his. We can get one more skeleton chariot. You can see we can only recruit 2. 2 from the Bone Shaper. When we upgrade these, we can get 2 missile chariots. And this one gives us a Screaming Skull Catapult, which is a artillery unit. Will I stack multiple Casket of Souls in one army? Probably. Let's start recruiting. Now, what's the difference between Skeleton Spearmen and Skeleton Warriors? This is a debate, you know. Bleak Swords, Dread Spears. But it's not really the case with the Tomb Kings. The Tomb Kings do not have Dark Shards. Dread Spears bar more time for the Dark Shards to kill stuff, while the Bleak Swords do slightly more damage but die much faster. I'm talking about attack mechanics, Rakinos. Attack mechanics. So you see this picture here. There is the rider with the horses, and you see the guy in the back with the polearm, with a halberd. Well, that guy attacks as well, only if they are in the radius of the platform. So one chariot has the halberd guy, and one chariot has the archer. For the archer, you can see information, but not for the halberd guy. It's the unique mechanics. You know how Cetra attacks with a halberd from his platform, or Wulfric from his platform? Well, that guy in the back attacks from his platform. So the attack interval is increased if the platform is surrounded. If you pay attention, you can see it. It doesn't say. The platform, you know, of the chariot itself. So the Skeleton Warriors have 4 more melee attack, but 8 less melee defense. There's also some difference in weapon strength. 26, and we have 18-6. So the Skeleton Spearmen will last longer against the Orcs, but the Skeleton Warriors will do a little more damage. Doesn't matter which one you recruit, really. It doesn't matter. If you had to decide which one is best, it's the Spears. Overall, the spear is better than the swords. But against the orcs, it doesn't really matter. So you kinda can use a combination. Or just spears. Till we get the Sunscorched Bones, they have no toughness. Absolutely none. Yeah, we'll start recruiting this. Research available. I will go toward this one. I do not like this area here though. The best buff area is here. But he doesn't give any capacity. I like the extra chariots in the beginning. So the 6th dynasty opening. Do not forget about the global recruitment. Do not forget about the global recruitment if you want to recruit the army fast. There. You do not pay any money for these units. Maybe we get lucky and get a Lich Priest event. All good. Let me just sort these things here. This is how I prefer it. Everything. I love Cedar stats, man. These are incredible stats. Part of Petra. This is his special thing. Incantation with Cross Blades is the damage buff, which is very cheap. As my will be done, he buffs stuff around him with attack and defense, similar to Vigor Mortis. And has the curse one time when he drops in HP. You have to push the face, it helps in Zerius, yeah. Yeah. It's hilarious that he is not considered melee expert. Okay, let's not go into classifications again. Yeah, this is first turn. Sorry guys, I've been a little slow. I had like 3 hours of sleep, and I'd have at least 3 to 4 hours in me for this stream before I have to take a nap. Okay, let's go. PC Space Goon with the host, thank you and welcome everybody. Just here for the start of a Khemri campaign. Hey Sir Alti. Can't even find my emotes here. Look at that, boys. I hope you are satisfied with this. Okay. There we go, guys. New emotes. I have not forgotten about my subscribers. Okay. Okay. Let's recruit. We haven't talked about the victory conditions. The short campaign victory wants us to destroy Follows Nagash, maintain 3 Khemri War Sphinxes, have to have the Black Period of Nagash and 5 out of these landmarks. Also have to control these 8 of these. I have to say the short and long campaign victory for the Tomb Kings is probably one of the best setup victory conditions in the Mortal Empires. Good job, Cat Assembly. That is, if only all the factions had such, you know, well-thought victory conditions. Or more tiered victory conditions. Okay, Space Goon, thanks for stopping by. Good night. You guys don't know, Space Goon is also another Total War Warhammer 2 streamer. Make sure to check him out. Okay, we'll get archers available next turn. We can just end turn. The orcs can be quite dangerous and might not be the best idea to just wait here. But Khemri has a good garrison. Okay, we'll move closer to the border. Those guys are probably spamming orcs. Military presence 5. I don't see them. And we'll start getting some archers. Yoo-hoo! Hey, Rubio! So, open gives us 4 capacity on the skeleton archers. Skeleton archers are a missile unit, 140 range. It's comparable to goblins, but with more range. I always thought eventually the developers would buff the range on the goblins, but you know, they keep them always the same range. I feel like they've been ignoring any changes to the greenskins. But I would not be surprised if they ever touch greenskins. They're gonna buff slightly the goblin range, like by another 5. They already buffed by 5, but another 5 of 10, we should be fine. This unit has absolutely horrible leadership, like the rest of the units here. 30 leadership means 26 on legendary. 26. Cetra has encourage. The legendary lord encourages +3 within the radius of Cetra. Cetra also has double radius with this. Double radius. So with good stuff, Cetra can actually give a lot of that leadership guaranteed to nearby units. Actually, treasure 5,000. We get income from renting, income from all buildings. Yeah. Income from all buildings, local province, man. The fact it's just local province and it's 50% is kind of insulting, but it's nice to have additional stuff, you know. Additional stuff, always nice. I like the garrison here. And there's a solid tier 1 garrison. Yeah, we'll try to get into a fight here. We should be seeing orcs nearby. Yes, and look, there are traits and skills which can increase that. Amount gets increased by the first battle skill. It puts it to +8. You can get additional via items, traits and skills. Even followers, depending on what faction. So the lord starts at +3, unlike the other encourage units which do not have this, starts +8. So once you get this here, it turns it to +8. The effective attacker, defender, and siege can increase the radius even further. Why is he moving this area? Ah, he's moving both armies. Let's see what we can happen here. See what can happen here. They're moving in for an attack. They actually stopped recruiting the extra, which is kind of nice. It's probably because there is not enough stuff here, and since Cetra is also a spellcaster, he is a wizard without arcane item. What the fuck, developers? What the fuck? So they add this thing here. He's not a really real wizard. He's not a real wizard. He's a amateur wizard. It doesn't have the advanced, very advanced here. It makes you wonder what kind of lore would have advanced. It would be 1 point each here, maybe. Or maybe not all get this thing. He has a wizard skill tree, and he's not classified as the wizard. No arcane item either. So it says spellcaster here instead of melee expert. Cetra is a melee expert, for sure. Yeah. Maybe our ambush succeeds here. The Tomb Kings have a special stance here called Tomb Beneath the Sands. This is basically their camp, which also gives Vanguard deployment and the Sand Veil ability for the advanced stock. Nekara, Lord Passive, etc. Cetra has a lot of skills. This one is kind of spammable, especially because there's only 1 point here. This 2 is not bad. This 2 is not bad. There is definitely room for this 2. Definitely room. So it makes that ability very spammable, and the Cetra buffs his damage. Cetra should have 1 or 2 Lich Priests in the army anyways. Get our dynasty in 11 turns. Well, hopefully we get an ambush here, if not we might need to retreat. We have not been discovered at the end of the turn. Okay, let's see if we want to get discovered at the beginning of the turn. The beginning of the turn is when it's critical. We have been discovered. What the hell is that goblin doing there? 2 orc war bosses. That's actually a really big problem. 2 orc war bosses. This unit's absolutely delete our skeletons. I'm a retreat here.
Return to Khemri.
Yeah, the worst killing. They have no vigor this time.
Cetra the imperishable. I refuse.
I think they're going to attack this place anyways. No, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. They have physical resistance and frenzy. This is not even calculated in the auto resolve. This is very dangerous for starting units. We'll fight them off on Khemri here.
Your king enters.
I will not recruit anything additional because they might change their minds. We might actually start recruiting, might trigger them actually. Yeah. Let them come here. Ambush was a fail, so we had to let them come. You have to keep in mind, these are orc war bosses. These guys are no joke. With the legendary bonus, they will kill hundreds of skeletons. I hope they still attack Khemri here. Khemri. It's good that they just rush here, they stopped recruiting. Ooh, they're coming. Nice, nice, nice. Sekma did not even encamp. Could have gotten extra leadership and defense. This is the first Tomb Kings campaign after Bone Giants list, yeah. We haven't played with the nerfs, I think, and we haven't played with the buff to the Realm of Souls. Okay, we have our first battle here. Now this is definitely more comfortable here. We have the Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard kills Savage Orcs.
Defeat is impossible.
Khemri. Ooh, nice. Look at this terrain. Nice juice. We'll put the army in the back and wait for the reinforcements. Ah, man now. Look at this guy actually has a name. Not just a Tomb Prince. It actually has a name. Last time I played the Khemri, there was no Tomb Prince in the garrison, I think. We'll send our units here. They have silver shields. 55%, baby. We'll stay here. No fire will. Can I tell you of all Serra styles? Where right now is Cetra the about to kick some orcs. Khemrian War Sphinx starting unit. I love whoever thought of this. They actually did 5 unit casualty there. Shades of numbers, but they don't really work well close to each other. No Virate Will, boys. The Naikara War is deleted, those guys. Go back to formation. So go after this guy. Say the Sword of Cain is where the cons, yeah. Some factions don't even feel the cons. We'll be shooting here with the Screaming Skull Catapult. Screaming Skull Catapult does magic attacks, has magic ammunition, which means the Savage Orcs take full damage. They have no armor to reduce the damage. Physical resistance is ignored by magic. Oh, that was wrong button there. This guy is slowing down. What's going on? Those pigs are going around now. Let's send spears. Trying to crowd control them with the pussycat. The pigs can kill the spears, especially if we don't get the bracing bonus. Yeah, let's send these guys here. Pin them here. I'm very careful about these chariots on the side. Chariots should not get the attention. Units need to get pinned first, and then the chariots move in. Never get attention with the chariots. Okay, that's the Realm of Souls, tier 1. It will heal and reanimate the dead. This is when you send the chariots, when the enemy is pinned. That is not looking so good here. The Orc War Boss is doing a lot of damage. Send our reserve unit here. Can put this in fire too. Those guys got deleted by the chariots. Deleted. It was absolute bloodbath. Absolute bloodbath. Chariots barely even taking any damage. Pigs are still getting killed, but they will win. We have no towers on those units. Chariots deleted the left flank totally and utterly. Yeah. Now we can summon the Shabti here. And gets tier 3. This will cause master out here. They lose leadership, they lose frenzy, and they get susceptible to fear and terror. Otherwise, they get immune to psychology, which is ignore fear and terror. But if they're not immune to fear and terror, the cat will just terrify them. And they've been routed. This stage of the fight, we send the chariots to clear them here. The catapult was very nice as well. Have you seen how we use the chariot spell? Patience, don't send them ahead, don't want attention. That's the key in the early game for the chariots. They don't have durability, they have high offense. There's a lot of models, not much health per model. Hey Ceres, thank you for Twitch Prime. These chariots have a devastating charge bonus for a tier 1 unit.
I obey. Whom prince?
Look at this chariot, barely taking any damage. He's been healed by the Realm of Souls. Is Total War Rome 2 still broken? No, it's playable. Playable, it's far from broken. You will still encounter some issues. You can see the guy on the platform. You see the guy with the halberd. Sometimes he will attack as well. See the horses are pretty much just crushing them right now. But when this guy gets in range, you see he swung with a weapon. 3 guys got hit there. 2-3 guys. See the guys that are attacking there. That's a separate attack from the actual chariot attack. Only if that guy is in range, he'll do additional attack. That's pretty much you can call it like a extra attack. You never understood the wrong to clip. Well, the AI went AFK in front of my walls. It's a game-breaking bug. I was playing a new DLC and the AI went AFK. Some Green Brand, some. Nothing really super major. They were more in Warhammer 1. Warhammer 2, nothing really. Not much. There are definitely some. Not like between normal and large though. When you're moving units, you can drag the line while they're moving, so they will take the new formation. They adjust as they're moving.
There was never any doubt.
Yeah, besides the victory, it's very important. Post battle options, we can choose the Endless March. We get Treasury, which is kinda important for the Tomb Kings early. And for 2 turns we get Campaign Movement Range. We can harvest their organs, always plus 30. Canopic Jars, very important currency for the Tomb Kings. Or we can bind the souls for replenishment and buff replenishment for 3 more turns. At this point, I actually want to get the campaign movement range, follow up battles, and move on their lands, and we get some treasury too. The first skill point, of course, goes to Route Marcher, unless you're on that other stream with official in their name. The campaign movement range is important. Even if sometimes you see this radius, at this 10%, they will just move extra here. It all adds up. All adds up. You wanna stay campaign movement range. It's one of the most important things in the game for the army. There are lots of things that buff movement range. Traits, skills, followers, even heroes.
Glade Lord.
Have I been testing Double Saga Britannia? Not been any we've been playing it on stream. I don't do testing. We play on stream. You can check the campaigns on YouTube. The game, the thing they done with the patch, some good things, but totally broken the diplomacy. The game now makes no sense when it comes to diplomacy. Traits and the AI behavior is went out of control. Makes the game harder, but makes no sense.
I rule everything. No
So these guys were number 1, and now they are 108, while we are 103. So this is all they have. I don't wanna really auto-resolve. Makes me uncomfortable with this thing being on being damaged.
Defeat is impossible.
For Tomb Kings, negative gives plus moon range. There is base, and then that base is increased by additional percentage. It's all additive. So let's say you can move 4 inches on the campaign map, which is about 10 centimeters. If you have an increase of 50%, it's going to be close to 15 centimeters on the map. Sometimes it will save you a turn, sometimes the excess movement will do nothing. It's debatable how helpful is that 10% early game, but you definitely want to stack it to the point where once you start traveling across provinces, you can get additional turn every 3 turns. So you need to start increasing it. Diversity Kitten, yeah. Unbreakable army losing to auto-resolve is broken. That is beyond broken, silly, gives me brain damage. How does a high-tier unbreakable army lose a battle? That thing's supposed to be dangerous. Look at the Slayers, they always do damage. Always do damage. They might die fast, but they always do damage. More damage than some other AI units. Now imagine a full army of Dark Elves. That's a lot of damage. So that is beyond broken. Like I said, I was just saying earlier how physical resistance, frenzy, is not counted on the auto-resolve. Various abilities which makes the army strong does not make any effect on the auto-resolve. The campaign difficulty might affect auto-resolve in some way, but the battle difficulty is not there, so it's kinda irrelevant. When you defeat somebody in battle and you defeat them again without killing them, their army is destroyed. So it's up to you to decide what's better for you. Like here, example, I want to destroy them. Hey, Calling, man of the hour. We started, just started. This is the second battle. We've just fought them off with the garrison. And, was a decisive victory. It's very important Chariot gets the charge. You can even leave it in melee as long as it gets that charge. You don't really need to move these chariots to they fight the infantry. As long as they get that first charge. We are going to kill them all here. These chariots are faster than pigs. I had sleep. Not enough though. I'll have to go back to sleep. I have it at, about 4 hours in me before I take a nap. I don't have to kill him here. He was already defeated. This actually comes from one of my theories here. We'll see if we get the extra money here. If you kill characters, you get extra money from the battle loot. But since he cannot retreat, the army is destroyed, it might not count the extra money. This will confirm it. What's the battle loot here?
There was never any doubt.
It did not count, so it was better to kill him. It is better to kill him. So we lost some money here. He is gonna be destroyed because he lost again, but the kill does not count from that. We should have killed him, we'd have gotten more money. And instead of leaving him alive here, when we know we would have destroyed him, we miss some money here. In this case, we could stack the campaign moon trench here. This duration stacks.
Put them to work rebuilding Khemri.
Yeah, fine, we'll take it. It was better to kill him there for the extra money. So you can see he was defeated again. He survived, but he is dead. Because if the leader loses 2 battles in a row, his army is destroyed. But if I killed him in the battle, I would have gotten extra money. You have to keep that in mind as well. Okay, let's get the passage to the Soul Realm. We're going for the Sun-Scorched Bones. This is the critical thing in the early game on every single lord. We'll merge these two. And let's go eliminate Mesh. Mesh is the leader of the Savage Orcs. Also, another thing to note, if an army has been defeated, it cannot retreat as the next action. It has to fight. So that you cannot retreat after defeat. This also makes sense because, you know, they run out of movement, survivors, you know, fled the battle, but also it's, you know, good for the gameplay, so it's less toxic whack-a-mole. You can put 2 points on Saturn Magic, but I will not put more than 2. Just the first 2 points. That's a book army, Gandrik. A book army. Am I on a vacation day, Bob? I don't do vacations. Acid Wizard, it's kind of like a 24-hour stream. Archers are all dead. The center will not hold there. This is a perfect moment in the chariot, and the enemy is pinned. This can do double, triple damage because they're unit stacked. They don't disengage, they're dead. Just contact, look at the kills. The contact was 14 kills. Now there is a follow-up attack. And these are not just mere units. The just the regular units. The Savage Orcs have extra health. Against a lot of units, their physical resistance is better than armor. If infantry units are stacked and a chariot charges, the damage can double, triple, quadruple. Because it's the contact damage. And the chariots is more mass, so it delivers that big damage. Should definitely, I mean, I think they're dead. 1, 5, 10, 5, they're dead, so we should definitely kill him. If we get more money, it's definitely confirmed that killing counts even if the army will be destroyed. What is the top bar on top show? Is the Realm of Souls. There are 3 tiers. Each tier triggers a regeneration type buff for the undead units. And we can also summon our Shapt in the last tier. Units that have the Realm of Souls ability get affected. It's unique to the Tomb Kings. So as they dying, they start to heal as well and reanimate. So units can heal, especially good for the unit like a chariot, as the cycle charging can damage them, but not it'll kill them. See the money here.
I do not lose.
I think it counted the money here. The battle values are low, but I think it did count here.
They are Cetra's now.
590 is nice here.
Cetra is merciful.
So Endless March is now 6 turns. The prize is Galbaras. The suitable climate is a wasteland, savanna, and a desert. Uninhabitable are frozen, chaotic wasteland, and magical forest.
Cetra the imperishable.
Go for Gorkazan. They will definitely build an army. We go for the Sun-Scorched Bones. Early game for the Skeletons and Hekara Warriors, later for Tomb Guards. Increases their armor and defense, pretty important. Cetra has Petra, the Great Father of the deities, you know. And this one buffs the Tomb Guards and the Chariots. So another buff for the Tomb Guards. So this is already 16 melee defense buff for the Tomb Guards with these two. There are technologies and veterans itself that also can buff it further. 4 battles total, 4 battles. We had they attacked the city, and this is where we diminished them, and then we finished them off outside. The Legendary Lords, they have this specialty. So on Cetra, you can see he has a specialty for Tomb Guard and Chariots. And the Leadership Melee Defense does help the Chariot live longer, take less damage. But especially strong for the Tomb Guard, because they already have a strong base defense. So you definitely want to use Chariots and the Tomb Guard. Chariots might not be that strong later in the game when you unlock the constructs, but the Tomb Guard will be throughout the campaign.
Greatest of kings, victory.
We'll go for Gorkazan there. So what happened at Calling? You didn't miss anything. We went into the city, started recruiting locally, globally, recruited 9 units. Then we moved north, continued recruiting, and we saw the orcs coming. We tried to ambush them. They discovered us, attacked us. We retreated into the city, and then they attacked the city, and then that's where we defeated them. And now we finished them off in this battle scene.
I do not lose. Welcome to my realm.
I will definitely do diplomacy. Definitely will do diplomacy.
Oh dear.
If it's available. How will I build setter with no mount? We'll still build him as a warrior. He'll just be used on foot. What's Khemri local campaign victory? It's pretty much this part of the map, various stuff. It's pretty well made victory conditions. It's the area in the desert and in the area in between Black Mountains and below Karzakarak.
Only slaves worry about it.
Okay, choice of servants. Do not ever take this money here. This money is a bait. It's a bait. Don't do it. The best thing in the early game you can get is a Lich Priest. Wizards are powerful, and 2 wizards in the army should be a priority. You have to even it out, but later on you might get 2. So not only you will get a hero capacity increase, but will automatically spawn him. So you don't have to use that guy, you can disband him for another one. You do have to be greedy about the trades. No money, no Tomb Prince and no Necrotract, Lich Priest.
Arise, my warriors.
Got an aggressive Lich Priest from the Light School. The capacity increased, so we can say this guy, good night, will not wake you up again. So capacity is here, and we can recruit a different one. We have options between Hekara lore, light, death, and later shadows. That is some of the most powerful magic in the game, and it's up to you to decide what to use. I see they still haven't fixed this. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? There are a couple of really strong traits, and the rest is shit. I don't mind using any of these lores. I would prefer that though. Right now, we'll not take anything. I'm picky about this. I mean, you can do this. Good night. Creative assembly, for fuck's sake. Some quality of life, please, with the hero recruitment system. This is called cycling, so you get rid of them and the new ones start to come later. Yeah. It's gamey, but the OCD is a dangerous thing. And you can't win every battle. Sometimes you have to accept it. I'm super happy when I have the OCD pleasing hero traits. Looks like they're not recruiting here.
Undead, march! Sectra moves.
Okay. This is good. We can perform this one. Costs 5,000. 5,000 is insane. But you can recruit some rank 2 units. Would be nice to get that casket of souls. What happened to population here?
Cetra is close.
Nothing happened, nothing, just growing so slowly. I'm like, can't be that slow. Will they get 5,000? It's that slow. Imagine you're not Cetra, it's even slower.
Bow before your king.
I thought that by 9 we would have it, but missing a 5 here. Oh. It's too slow. I'll remove the chariots building. I should have done this already. I'm tired. That's no excuse though. I should have done it earlier, like 2 turns ago. That doesn't really matter that much. It's just for the growth.
Great king.
Yeah, I'll get this one. I think. This is what, 1600. It's cool to have the casket of souls early. It's quite nice, the damage. The growth is good in this city. I've just expected to already be this available. It's one more turn. How many turns is this? 5? Huh.
Greatest.
Which mount is best for Cetra? The chariot. Did I see your last message? One moment. Can you dips first hero? You wanna be a wizard, calling? I wanted to make you the second lord. But whatever you choose. The second regular lord we get. I'm not renaming the special ones, but the second regular, yeah. Even shit wizard's gonna pretty much be the main lords.
I rule everything.
Let's get a growth here. Hero is not a lord, so it cannot work. It needs to say hero's army.
King of kings. Cetra comes.
What happened in your last campaign, Omi?
Cetra the imperishable.
Sure, calling. Will definitely be used as a lore. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. That just, you know, mix the traits. That it's not supposed to be on the hero. Good here. Strongest chariot, gore beast. It has more damage. Idilmar is very good. Very good. Well. Yeah, occupy here. Get the Sunscorched Bones rank 2. So now we get 9 armor and 5 melee defense for our infantry. We can recruit more stuff here. Don't have 5k for it though. Not really. Characters, it's characters. Lords and heroes.
Greatest.
Yeah, it's all good here.
I chafe in my wrappings. Do not put me in an even darker mood.
We'll get gold.
Oh dear. That smells like grave rot.
Cancel this in for a few turns. It's lucky. All good here. We have this movement bonus still. 2 turns here. We'll get even more public order here. This is an amazing building. Even gives 10% research. We get the research by expanding. It's lucky we're done with the Shogun 2. That campaign was supposed to be over in a couple hours and played yesterday before I quit. We already played something else before as well. Probably have an army available. I think it's fine. The treasures were just the bonus of the player, for the most part.
Oh dear. That smells like grave rot. An unfortunate disease. Oh dear.
Cetra the imperishable,
They already recruited 12 units. Wow.
king of kings.
The capital. Maybe they're here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey Hans Hugo, thank you for the months. Life leeching is nice. Life leeching nice. These guys have replenishment as well. Wizard with replenishment. I'll go for that. $600, huh? Get 6% back. Maybe they're not here. Khemri has a unique core building, so you don't need to build garrison there. But the city treasure change is happening with the new update. Oh shit. They're recruited here. And they're still recruiting. Here we come. Garrison here is solid. 2 scorpions. Let them come. 5 chests of gold and 150 income. I'll take that. We'll get public order here. We'll definitely get this. Figure out now. 50 is nice with 1. Might have started moving here, but I don't know. Seems like they would go for this first.
I rule everything.
Come on, green pizza, be nice. Hey, shooter. Yoo-hoo! Oh, that's good. That's good. No. Well, you can't tell people, it's annoying and you're a noob, get goodbye. It's very rude. is very nice here.
Oh dear.
This guy's actually winning here. But we don't care about that non-aggression. The military is here.
My dynasty has hosted you before. I cannot remember. I agree. I assent.
We have a common enemy. Lack of dynasty got wrecked by this by the Strigas Empire.
Fine, this is my place.
It's probably gonna be Count Noctilus.
King of Kings.
Yeah.
Defeat is impossible.
Getting the southern balance is very nice. Especially if we can get assault on the top as well. Because the area that is not on the coast, which is the 3 regions, is more of a, you know, savage orc specialty.
Cetra the imperishable.
Definitely send the Khemri and War Sphinx on the door. Chariots are not very useful in the siege, especially one door settlement.
Great king. Yes.
Are any pre-game for the new lords? No. You know, guys, we'll be checking all that shit with when you start playing.
Mightiest of kings.
I've heard, I mean, no, people can't resist, you know, sending me messages when they see something new. I got a message that on that CS stream they had that you can now get attacked by you have to fight an army defending the treasure. How the bottom top works, as the Realm of Soul units die, they feel it, and they trigger buffs for the Realm of Soul units. Regeneration, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and eventually the Ushapti. So you take casualties to regenerate the Realm of Soul units, and at the end you get some the Ushapti unit. Now anybody who's backseating should visit, just time them out. Don't even think twice about it. Skeleton archers are really solid in the early game. Skeleton archers are goblin archers with better range. When did this start? 2 hours ago. Didn't you get the memo? You guys don't follow me on Twitter. The Goblin Archers, Skeleton Archers don't have issue with accuracy, it's the Orcs. It's high numbers, low AP, and range. I'm just messing you guys. I have like 200 followers on Twitch, on Twitter, but not Twitch. But you know, sometimes, you know, if I skip, sometimes, you know, people ask, you didn't post anything on Twitter. How am I gonna know if you're online or not? So Twitter is pretty much the only place where I put a notification about if I'm starting campaign or not. You know, updates and shit. So you should guys still follow if you don't wanna miss the starts of campaigns. Warswing is gonna get wrecked here. Lost Uyghur and those are big ones. We really need to send more stuff here. In the early game we have serious issues with leadership. Thing is all drained. Like no room to charge there. Shopped him. Losing the skeletons, it's irrelevant. All I care, they can all die. That's just the camp fodder. Losing the chariots or the Khemri Warswings, that would actually cause damages. Let's get terror here. I should get terrified here. Okay, terrified, they're out. Bye bye. The moment they lose frenzy. Lost two skeleton warriors, but the role in battle is to die. Hopefully killing something.
I do not lose. This is Central.
Oh, look at this, we got another capital. Orc's Bane. Still leadership against the Greenskin tribe, actually pretty decent. And we have the Green Incantation of Tsar. This one here. Nothing special here for Cetra. Here two walls, it's quite nice. Tier 3. Also get the extra archers. We'll get the new lord in 4 turns. Hopefully we're gonna have a decent skill. Oh, I would love to get this one. Please stay there. 12 armor and 8 melee defense. This increases the armor by 120%. It tells you here. Hold on. It actually we have to tell in combat. When you deal damage, you get experience. When you deal damage. They have one more settlement here. It has 19 units. Four turns until we get the dynasty. The Lord gets experience depending on the victory result. Pyrrhic victory gives you less than a decisive, one example. Units get experience as they deal damage. Hero Solo gets the same experience. The single entity do rank up fast. Ooh, they have a beastman next near to them. Today's stream will be in two parts, boys. This is part 1. Part 2 will be later. Look at this, a huge army of orcs. We have quest for the Crown of Hekara. So I'm in the Grey Port. On the first step for 1,000 gold.
Where's my manners? Come.
Slow how fast they recruit this shit.
You find me in an accepting mood. I have my will.
Solid. If I destroy this, they become a horde. It's not ideal though. Wow, they already recruited another 10 units. Holy shit, they work fast. Ten turns in a single turn. Holy shit. Must be nice. Weird deal, we get peace with them.
So will you. My fellow Crypt Sovereign, I believe my pyramid is larger, but let us not get into that contest.
Mesh, mesh, mesh. It's they have pretty good victory conditions, etc. Knowledge in 2 turns. Well, I'll build this. Income is solid.
Where's my man?
Yeah, but just they got another enemy here.
Where's my manners? Come.
Really have us focused here. This is not a 2 public order. Road is pretty good now. Get the armory capacity in 2 turns. That's the good one. That's the good one. Wise is probably the best you can get. And the experience stacks. Shit Wizard, Shit Wizard is gonna be the first lord. So, guess who the hell is gonna be this? We're gonna be using about 2 custom lord and a couple of those unlocked ones. So there's gonna be no room for the other lords. I guess we can get Scotty can be a dead priest. Roman can be a necroprotector or tomb prince. This one is actually pretty damn good with Wise. Wise is so good. Plus 3 ranks. You get a couple of these 2 Wise guys, you can do rank 6 units. So good. Want to kneel before Cedric's massive pyramid. We have not built his massive pyramid yet. Still under the sand. Really wants Khemri. Yeah, it better have, yeah, She Wizard. Without some special soundtracks from the, to fill their team.
I refuse.
The realm of souls.
Eternal Warrior King! Make way for Cetra!
How many did they get with minus over 200? 209.
All shall perish! Mehekara is mine! Do not stop!
This is the gold mines.
We must invoke in cats! Cetra does not serve. I obey. Bathe in Shaish.
Extra chariot capacity. I think we might have enough time to build this before they come here.
Attack and destroy.
Oh wow, they another retreat.
Arise, my legions! Run!
They have 19 units.
Prince!
Two scorpions here. It's a pretty nice garrison in the capital.
Prince! Black Prince!
This into group 1.
Prince!
I have the vigor here. Put this one guy out of combat because he'll melt. I missed the charge here. I don't want to mischarge here. The chariots in the trees are just gonna get deleted. So, can we actually move them here? They're just a couple of orcs are doing so much pinning here. guard is getting deleted from the contact. Halberds. We're not eager to fight him here. Etc. here. The hell, man? Go away. Not even getting killed that much here. And these chariots around. Might drop here now. Slightly how this thing takes 500 damage before it becomes responsive. It is so much better at chasing here. What are you guys talking about? These guys keep spamming until we can take them down. Trap did 100 kills, no casualties. Good flank.
The realm of souls fills with my foes. Release them.
It's a pretty good endless march.
Bow before your king. Moving. Where's my madness?
Let's just go for Galbaras again. Failing in 10 turns.
Great king.
The orcs can have like double our units right now until we get a second lord. Oh, merged units, taking fighting as damage. Yeah, shop tier constructs. There are 2 tier 3 constructs and all tier 5 and tier 4 units are tier constructs as well. That is so annoying.
Bow before your king. Is it hot?
Above the Khemri war swings here. Get another Lich Priest.
Imperishable.
I've been recruiting rank 6 units in the main army.
Cetra is desiccated.
Wrathful is okay. We're not gonna wait on this. We can be picky about the next one.
Prepare the crypt. My dynasty reigns supreme.
Ten anti-infantry is okay. It's nothing special, just okay.
What of the heat? King of kings. Make way for Cetra. For Nehekara.
Lord of Bortonia.
Bortonia. Get a public order here now.
I deem it.
They're already tanky, Mandarentum. Then now on the infantry makes him more deadly. I want the lords to be damage dealers. Now Colin gets the second lord. I'm pretty sure I said the second lord.
Only slaves worry about heat.
Oh, top nuts are gone, wow.
Together, we could make a name.
This guy's done us a favor here. We'll get the Nehekara wise. Still, the game is offering you traits for wizard the same as for the fighter. Which makes no sense.
Cetra is desiccated. Go this way. I deem it.
Take Xandri. Buff the Arbor Sphinx. Returns.
Submit to your king. Serfs.
Let me tell you what this does. Wise gives you Canopic Jargon per two per turn. It gives you +1 recruit rank for all units heroes army. Remember this. 2 jars, 1 XP for the new recruits. There is another one here. Puts to 3 experience for the recruits in the hero army. And you can get 3 more jars here. 2 of these generate 10 jars a turn, and you can recruit rank 6 units.
What of the heat? Greatest.
For the Lich Priests, Wise is the only option, pretty much.
I'm awake. My name. Only slaves worry about heat.
Yoo-hoo! We're gonna go take Xandri now. Look at that pottery pyramid port. Terrible design.
Is it hot?
It's called Welt. Nothing here. And when you get Welt, get trading and income from all buildings. Hilarious stuff. That's nice.
Cetra the imperishable. Cetra does not serve. Cetra moves. Tomb Raiders.
Tomb Raiders.
Bow before your
Getting troops here. Quality of life. We need quality of life with heroes.
What of the heat?
Oh.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
And keep this guy as the garrison. What's a discipline available?
Your advice?
Discipline is huge for Tomb Kings. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be one of the garrison lords. We'll keep the discipline for the main army. Wrathful is okay for the garrison, cause he's gonna be on infantry against on foot, fighting on the walls with anti-infantry if we get him. Oops, gimme. Now you can have this name. This guy will be rarely used.
Is desiccated.
We got a better one here.
Address me as your
He's gonna be a shit wizard. Oh, it's still early.
a good servant.
Discipline is huge. Huge. +2 leadership, +2 melee attack. We need to keep an eye on another one.
Find my harem. Cetra the imperishable.
This one looks okay. Go for the Bretonians.
Protector of the realm.
This Emperor taking some serious damage.
Address greetings.
Valiant lord.
These guys have 4 regions, but they're at war with the Strigos Empire.
Do you know who I
I think
am?
this one is a solid battlefield.
Undead king.
Okay, Baron Tegan. Suchek, I don't know. I don't know, he's not coming. Ooh, this is perfect. The whole army gets plus 15 attack.
Cetra the imperishable. Go this way. Land of the dead. The day of awakening.
Need money to upgrade this. Public order +2 here.
I hunger.
Well, it seems to gonna be stay. I think this is a very good battlefield there.
Great king. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
This army can move next turn.
Legends.
I'm gonna take Zandri to Secure the land with the dead province. For Daria, the battle difficulty affects the stats of the AI in battles. They get bonus stats on higher difficulties. All the stats. Like invisible battle skills. This is perfect. 40 jars. I can't deny 40 jars. With the lost gold of Al-Kharat. This is nice, but I need the money for the next year. This is a buff for the chariots. First thing is next. Shit wizard is on the move. We're gonna be upgrading this next. We're waiting for the second Lich Priest. Only by the sea now.
Citra does not serve. Make way for Citra.
Totally different story when you get two armies.
You come before a king, one that has reigned for...
Red, make your proposal. My longbeards grumble, so make it quick. I agree.
I don't want these guys to declare war. Yeah, the bigger the orcs are, the more they can recruit. We've shown in the what's it, the Bloody Hands campaign, that you can even recruit a whole army in a single. You can recruit full stack just from global recruitment. And if you build extra recruitment buildings, you can recruit them fast. And they can have large local recruitment too. So it gets quite out of control for the legendary AI.
Find my harem. Onward, soldiers!
You're gonna take Zandri.
King of kings.
Okay. Next skill point. This one is okay. 7 physical resistance is great, and 10 charge bonus all for 1 point. Take a turn madness. Attack the Bretonians next turn. And we can build this next turn. 6 gold, really.
What? Legions march! I deign to move!
An eye on this. We need discipline for calling. cares? Hey Cogwheels, I'm from Croatia. Or in our tongue, Hrvatska. So it's a small city in Wales. They have good Mexican food in Croatia. I don't even know what is a good Mexican food. Is there such a thing? Yeah, we have a battle here.
Cetra is desiccated.
We definitely upgrade. This is the capital. 2 more building slots.
Cetra the Imperial.
Last turn on the buff. Perfect timing.
Land of the dead. Eternal King.
Only the Grail companions of old could hope to...
Trios Empire.
What? Who dares disturb my great works?
They want help. Cost you. Ching! It's actually a good amount of money for the Tom King's early.
Priest King of greatest dynasty. King of kings.
It's lots of horses. They have one field trebuchet. Yeah.
Defeat is impossible.
I love Sarma. What the hell? I guess they're coming from there. All combined into one large army here.
Great king. Lich beast.
It's a bottleneck there, so I have to send the bodies. What about parachute? Scurio? Doesn't allow that. Scudo. Delicious. The hell? The spears first. We do have enough characters to provide the aura there. See this blue circle? Cedar has a huge one. Everybody in this circle gets a bonus to leadership. You can see it here. Lord nearby 8. See this blue circle? Huge on Cetra. While you can see the shit wizard here. It's a small circle. trebuchet is gonna do so much casualties. Tonians think this is their land. No, they were here thousands of years ago. I may have a small circle where I got a big hammer. It's true.
Bring me the bones.
That trebuchet is gonna kill a lot of these skellies. These skellies are all cannon fodder.
Great king.
I mean, we are so many that Bretonians, you know, the matter where they shoot. Ammunition. Gonna be a bloodbath with magic here would have totally devastated the rings. Any really magic. We don't have the soul blight yet. Hey, jump flip. At least it has vigor, shit wizard. 4 kills. Animated. Get Realm of Souls tier 1. Chariots are not very useful. I mean, we could send the chariots, but the Polons will kill them. We don't have any extra stuff on them yet. The Tomb Guard will just get focused, and we can recruit it, so they're pretty much our elite reserve. The skeleton archers are super squishy until they get the armor technology. They get 150% armor increase. They have a range. We have plenty of units that can die here. We'll start shooting here. Polars are weak to these units. They have 30 armor, not very good against arrows, and no shields. The skeleton archers might not have the AP, but they do have the damage because they have 120 archers. You can see the polars are getting melted. Spirit Lich is about 7 horses. Trying to go into the spears here. A wall. Have more bodies, more leadership, more damage. Here 2. Trying to go around. It's in the shade to help here. We get our rank 3 soon. Might as well send the chariot to take some damage so we can heal him. Help here. This might cause some mass terror here. What's that? Peasants will get wrecked here. Chair is doing good here.
Obey. Tomb King.
And Bor is there for a route. They're wavering there. Chariots have 50 armor, these guys don't have AP. This will rout them if this guy goes down. Come on, mass terror. It's coming, it's coming. Be having every battle decisive victory. Their trebuchet nearly cost half the casualties. 247 is nothing. Drop in the water for the Tomb Kings in this composition.
Cetra always wins. This is Cetra's.
Okay, you have the Land of the Dead. Xandri is probably the worst settlement in the game. They should have really added 6 slots here, since they made the Land of the Dead smaller. So nice, this commandment, so nice.
King of greatest dynasty.
Growth is kinda priority. So Xandri has a port, which is a piece of shit for this faction. So you have to have a port. Then there is pottery, and there is a landmark, a pyramid. Why would I pay 15,000 shekels for a pyramid and a resource without a wall? You think this garrison will defend the pyramid? Ports need to be part of the core building. It says a minor coastal settlement. Make this trash port, piece of garbage shit, all the nasty words, part of this thing. This is stupid. So noobs will build the resource in the pyramid here, and then it goes poof when the chaos attacks. Like, I will build again. 15,000. We play on normal. We have a million gold in treasure, anyways. Horrible design.
Victory in undeath.
Bow before your king.
Yeah. You're not using Kaor in this campaign. This one is very powerful. This is a battle skill which you just wanna drool over. Does buff the War Sphinx as well. They have a limitation on the Sharpty. The Master Chair tier here is a no-brain. "55 meters, very nice.
I alone shall restore Nehekara. On your knees.
He does not impress me.
He does not impress me. The Scott is only rank 3. Give him time. Just woke up, poor guy.
Arise, legions.
Can you ask for the Man of the Month Legend Iko Iki? Why not? It's gonna be a very short campaign. What do you mean, Bob? What talking about? Let's give us growth, and we need the building slots here.
King of greatest dynasty.
Eternal king.
My vows will not allow it.
Hopefully he will not kill my guy. Those guys with techs, battle skills, so sexy. Guess we fight Bretonnians now. What buildings do you build early for the Tomb Kings campaigns? Well, if you have Khemri, you have extra slots in the growth, public order, gold, You remove the chariot building for a goal once you get the chariots, and you go for tier 3 infantry.
You come before greatness.
Why I raged yesterday? We lost the black sheep to Boku Bias, who did not rout after getting hit by cannons. So they set it on fire. Fire is pretty toxic in the Shogun 2. And we had a battle afterwards against the same fleet. It was raining, so you cannot use fire, flaming missiles. But the AI ignores that. They still used flaming missiles. And a battle that we were winning, they set fire on one of our bigger ships, and it started burning. During a rain. When you can set things on fire or use flaming arrows.
Greatest. The dead. Now we go. Strike on my command. Undead king.
Guys replenished. Don't need any of these. Ilya and the Border Princess.
Deliver your message.
I will. Yes?
Do not greet me as a friend.
I don't agree.
No doubt eyeballed Zandri.
Please welcome to my realm.
This guy's
I
looks
have
solid
had
here.
eternity to gather.
Let's train with these guys again.
Lord
I
of
have no military
Bretonia.
right now, but those guys on the island can be annoying.
Bow before your king.
But we're getting tier 3 here, and we're going to need 10,000 shekels. Quite a bit. Polos Nagash wants a piece of their lands now as well, since they have no military. Wonder if we can make peace with followers Nagash. Dark Elves request only, yes. What is the request to build a port? Yes, tier 3.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Bretonia.
Land of the dead.
Should visit his range.
Fire on them. End them all. Shatter their bones. Citra the imperishable.
To transfer the Khemri and War Sphinx so we can attack.
Do not stop. Ikara will be mine.
Yeah. Diplomacy before we start taking casualties.
The Empire.
Greetings. We
A
may
fool's action. What?
do not greet me.
You come before a king.
Get an army for them. Why did hire an instance ban so we get a new guy next turn?
Citra does not serve. Kill these wretches! To battle for the Creator God!
I'm using Wise only on the Lich Priests. They need to fix the hero recruitment traits. Can't have the same traits for fighters and the wizards. There has to be some kind of specialization. Main traits have to be defining character traits and some quality of life. I'm gonna take a lot of casualties. These are Bretonnians. The only faction that is worse than the Tomb Kings in sieges. It's garrisons.
Bow to me!
I'm going to need to get characters next to the wall, especially Cetra. Going on the wall here. What matter, Scotty? Woke up on the wrong leg today. Debuff that infantry here. Lowers that armor and weapon damage. Yahoo! All good here. Paladin here. Yeah, with the halberds. Cool to fight Bretonia down here. Shooting my Khemri War Sphinx. Keep debuffing here. Come on, man, not like this. I've seen that thing shatter with half health before. Yeah. Go spears. Oh, what the hell? How does this guy have any leadership? Damage sustain recovery is nuts. Shit Wizard missed 3 attacks and this guy already hit him. Okay, he did. What? What the?
They vex me.
What the fuck is this Yeah.
It is well.
Just let's Paladin here. Hold on, I just continue shooting here. We're gonna route here. Paladin is about to route as well. Anti-large. This thing here for the terror. What the hell are these guys again? Whoa. They got routed. It's our third capital. All this decisive victory, huh? I'm not supposed to be getting bloody. Get 3 barracks. Oh, maybe. I feel like it's too early to get this tier 3.
Shall restore Nehekara. Take it for me.
Come on, man. Might as well recruit them while we have this shit.
King of kings. Priest king of greatest dynasty. Undead march! Cetra waits. Find my harem. Petra watches.
We can get it, why not?
Unliving curse.
Good turns for the snake boys. They're pretty good stats. I'll just pretend, you know, they're good.
Never any doubt. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Yeah. This is a construct, yeah. We'll recruit this and get rid of that, get rid of the barracks, the stables. The top knots would be really tricky. Getting fighter and battle skills.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Samkin. Thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Cetra is victorious.
Gonna have to deal with these guys. Hey, Yak. You guys also have Martik here. Salt, iron, spices. Nothing here. Pottery should have been here. Put pottery here. Do it. I have to wait for the money here. This is -4. Characters are -1. This one is lowering public order. Need more money. Income from all buildings in the province and income from all buildings, all regions and adjacent provinces.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
What do they have here? Barracks, farming and worship. They can pray all day long, yeah. I love the worship building. It's 800 plus 10,000. 10,000 shekels. Where are we gonna fight 10,000 shekels?
Keep your head bowed. Do not look upon my banner.
On aggression with bloody hands. Why not? Orcs come to meet for race for non-aggression. These are also civilized orcs.
Your tribute, Thrall, for it is a privilege to be.
Everybody's paying respects. Hey Rubio, I can't believe I have not seen that video before.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
That's Scotty rank 4. Get life leeching at this point. Life leeching gives the ability when Scotty casts a spell, it will trigger the life leeching, and for 25 seconds it will improve the power charge rate. So you get some juice back faster.
Highborn.
4,000 for this, holy shit. It's pyramid, huh? Oh, maybe. No tax in this place. Hekenorus. Hekenorus, this will be calling.
On your knees. Find my harem.
But we'll have him after the chariot guy.
Me in life, now death. A good
Gives
servant.
20% more ammunition, 5% more missile damage. We'll be doing some extra range in that army. This thing will be available and taxed down. Taxed, otherwise gonna have to wait additional turn.
My will be done.
We'll next turn. Don't seem to have this, but we're very close to Arkan there.
It is an imbecilic thing to bother me. Others who have end up as my puppet.
So, deliver your message.
A fool's action.
Who call? Do not greet me.
I chafe in my
You guys don't want to deal. 11 turns we get another army.
bow before your king. Who dares?
We'll deploy Cedar on ambush here.
Move, I say. Stand sentinel.
Your king will have prepared. We need to get the chariot king before. I've seen this game one. We'll take this province. When we take the Coast War, we have to fight Archon. But then I wanna have these guys harass somebody else. No, we'll wait for recruitment. I don't want him to come here yet. We'll go to them. Archon is pretty much our main enemy here. Nobody gets killed there. That guy can assassinate. For population. Don't even have the money for it anyways. Drop these. Why not?
King of greatest dynasty. I find your presence insufferable. Deliver your message and go.
They're fighting the dwarves here. Hopefully they don't win. The dwarves build garrison? Did not. Had them in range here.
Greatest.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Unliving curse. Submit. Eternal king.
We have the advantage because they're trying to have an army outside the city. Look at this. How much money will this gonna be? 3,000, nice. This is 10,000, it's crazy. Need the Neharan Citadel for this. 10 Canopic Jars. This Canopic Jar generated 1 per turn is a joke. 25 turn cooldown. There should be like 5 per turn. Ridiculous. Let's get the Legion.
Bow before your king. Greatest.
The Legion is pretty deadly. They're ethereal and they can you can buff their armor. Can get even more armor here. Don't be like that game. Where'd they go for the for calling there? Missed the beginning. Don't worry. I'm going to sleep in a few turns, and you guys can catch up. Yoo-hoo! Egypt. Sir John Devoted. I'm like 2,000 years older than you. Should know better. They don't even have shields. They don't even have shields. I'm looking for Wise.
Tomb King, I am reborn. Tomb King.
Those guys like that. Snakes. No matter if you miss the charge rails are very low for those units. Not shaking your pajamas, the fight just started.
Great King. Tomb King. Yes.
Nice damage.
Tomb King.
From there, artillery. There's a lot of hell, but can't deal much damage directly.
forward!
Guys, don't do terror. They're breaking off here. It's gonna be the end of Knights of Origo. The current horseman did 135 kills. They're fighting peasant archers. $17. In gold. Oh, look at this. I retreated to the other side. This is gonna be the boys for now. Part 1 and part 2 of Khemri. I'm gonna go have some sleep. And when I get back, we'll continue. Raid Al-Haika. We'll see you guys in about 6-7 hours. While we continue the campaign.